Hello friends, welcome to Expert Guidance. Today in this video we'll be covering the topic CF Alkanes of section for Organic Chemistry of Edexcel IGCSE Chemistry. In this video we'll be looking over the general formula of alkanes, why alkanes are classified as saturated hydrocarbons, how to draw the structural displaced formula of alkanes, and we'll also look over the reactions of alkanes. Now I would recommend you to watch the video till the end, because in the end we'll also look over some key terms of this topic as well. So let's begin. Alkanes. How do we define alkanes? You have to define it by using the word saturated hydrocarbon. Saturated means it contains carbon-carbon single bonds. You can see all these molecules has carbon-carbon single bonds, and hydrocarbons, because they are made up of carbon and hydrogen only, the general formula is CnH2n plus 2. So the first member would be CH4, C2H6, C3H8, C4H10, and pentane C5H12. So whatever the number of carbon is, you double it and add 2 for the number of hydrogen. Now, if you look at methane, ethane, propane, butane, all these members, they have the same functional group, that is, they all have alkanes. They show similar chemical properties and they have the same general formula. But they will have different physical property. As you can see, methane has 1 carbon, so it will have a shorter boiling point as compared to pentane, which is a longer hydrocarbon. So all these members differ in physical properties, and each next member differs. So you can see in this homologous series, they have the similar functional group, similar chemical properties, same general formula, but one member differs from the successive one by 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen. So CH4 add 1 carbon, 2 hydrogen gives C2H6. C2H6 add 1 carbon, 2 hydrogen is C3H8. So this is what is the definition of homologous series, and it is often asked in the exam. So make sure you remember this. So homologous series are the members of the same family having similar functional group, similar chemical properties, general formula, but different physical property, and each member is different from successive by CH2 group. Now, next is a reaction of alkanes. Now, alkanes show only 2 types of combustion: complete and incomplete. What is a complete combustion? Combustion is when the fuel is completely burned. So hydrocarbon plus oxygen give carbon dioxide and water, and it is not toxic as it is not producing any harmful gases. On the other hand, incomplete combustion is when the fuel is partially burned due to limited supply of oxygen. So the hydrocarbon, it burns to give carbon monoxide and water. Now, it is toxic as carbon monoxide is a toxic gas. It decreases the oxygen carrying capacity of the red blood cells. Therefore, it is very harmful and a toxic gas. So incomplete combustion is harmful. So in the exam, you should be able to write the equations of complete and incomplete combustion. Remember, incomplete, take the carbon dioxide and water out. And in incomplete, write carbon monoxide and water and balance the equation. Okay? Now, the next thing we need to do is, how will you test the product of combustion? Now, combustion gives carbon dioxide and water. For carbon dioxide is a lime water test. You do the combustion reaction, the gas towel is boiled, you pass it through a lime water, it will turn lime water milky. For the water test, you take anhydrous copper sulfate, and when you add water to the anhydrous copper sulfate, it will turn blue, or you pass the water through blue cobalt chloride paper and it will turn pink. So cobalt chloride and copper sulfate is both the test of combustion products. Now let's see what are functional groups. Now we have seen hydrocarbons, and alkanes are hydrocarbons. At times, apart from hydrogen and carbon, you get some other atoms like alcohols as OH, carboxylic acid has COOOH and COO. These groups of atoms, which give special properties and reactions to the organic molecules, are functional groups. And you have 4 functional groups in your syllabus: alkenes, which is a double bond. An example is ethene, propene, butane, and pentane, and we can form it by cracking of crude oil. Alcohols is a hydrocarbon chain with an OH, and we name it with all. So 1 carbon alcohol is methanol, 2 carbon is ethanol, propanol, butanol, and pentanol. And we can make alcohol by reacting alkene with water or steam. And carboxylic acid is COOH, which is methanoic acid, ethanoic acid, propanoic acid, butanoic acid, and we get them by oxidation of alcohols. And esters is methyl ethanoate, ethyl ethanoate, and we get it by the reactions of alcohols and carboxylic acid. So now let us see all of them in detail. So as always, our next step, check the specification, make sure everything which is there in the specification is still clear to you, and do exam questions on this topic. Okay, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified as soon as I put a new video. And if you have any doubts, leave a comment below and I'll reply you as soon as possible. So I'll see you next in the next video. Till then, happy revising.